If this is your first time to the Poised Chaos channel, welcome. This channel was created in order to help individuals build unique life skills as well as find their innermost passion. As I was discussing before, today we're going to focus on phase 2 of the interview preparation. And I've identified that in 4 key steps. The first step is, what do you do the day before preparation, or maybe the week of? What do you do the day of the preparation? What do you do when you're going through the interview? And lastly, how do you wrap everything up in a nice neat bow? Let's discuss, how do you do your interview preparation the day before? So the day before, I print out everything that I need to bring the day of the interview. And I actually keep everything in this black portfolio. And when you open up this black portfolio, it has an insert that you can actually put a notebook in, a legal pad. I keep a pen, and then also has a slot on the other side of it. And this is what I bring with me to every single interview. The reason that I print everything out is because I don't like relying heavily on technology. Your phone could die, you could have cellular issues, you can have Wi-Fi issues. So I found it to be a little bit easier for me to print everything out. If you don't have a printer, please just go to Staples, because trust me, it could be a lifesaver. And if you don't have a printer, I would tell you to always invest in one, because you never know from a technology standpoint when you're going to need to print something out. Now, inside my portfolio, I include a few things. Now, first, I include an itinerary, which every recruiter should be providing you. And if you haven't received an itinerary, you should request one. This is actually an old itinerary from one of my previous interviews. And on an itinerary, it should have a detailed outline of how your day is going to be. First, it should include the location of your interviews. It should include the name of your recruiter and their phone number. It should include what time you need to be there. It should also include the time schedule, every single person that you're going to speak to, as well as their title. I always request this multiple days before my interview, because it allows me, when I'm printing out cover letters, and I'll get into that shortly, it allows me to print an individual cover letter for someone. Now, I know for some of you, you're like, what? Interview? Cover letters? Print them out for every individual? I get it. It can be a lot of work. But if you really want a job, you have to take the time and the effort to stand out. And I've found that that allows me to stand out. I can't tell you how many compliments I've received in interviews, even from jobs I didn't receive or get, how they liked how organized I was and how prepared I was. So that's the itinerary. Now I'm gonna go into the resume folder. Now, I shared this resume folder with you guys in a previous video, and I told you I would bring it up again. So let me kind of open up and let you know what the resume folder is. Now remember, I received all of my stuff I purchased from Staples, and it was worth the investment. In a resume book, you get approximately 5 folders, I believe. And in each folder, I bring with me to my interview, and each person gets their own folder that I'm interviewing with. So in the interview folder, you can see I have my cover letter, as well as I have my resume. And my cover letter is addressed to the person that I'm speaking to. So as I mentioned before, if you're really trying to stand out in a market that is extremely competitive, these are the little nuggets you can do in order to stand out. So invest in resume folders. They are only $20, and keep them on standby no matter what, because you never know when you're gonna have to just jump quickly and get into an interview, and you wanna make sure that you have everything that you need. Now let's go into phase 2. Thank you for watching this video. Click the like button and subscribe to the Poised Chaos channel for updated content. All right, guys, talk to you soon.